I'm 24. I've always been the life of the party. I could go out Friday, Saturday, Sunday to nightclubs. Before it was like, bring them on. I felt very comfortable in crowds. When I had my first panic attack, there were 10,000 people around me. I was in the middle. It was at a rave, so it was hot, drugs were being passed around. I took some ecstasy, and that's when the first symptoms kicked in. Suddenly, both my legs were paralyzed. Then starting at my fingertips, my fingers and hands got all numb. And then it went up my arms. Then I couldn't move, as though someone were strangling me with a bag. My breath stopped, and I felt like I was losing control. I couldn't distinguish anything. Where am I? What am I doing here?
A panic attack is a sudden and intense rise in anxiety. It peaks within 10 minutes. It comprises many physical symptoms: trembling, chest pain, palpitations, a feeling of suffocation, even a sense of dissociation from the body. Those affected develop fears of going mad, having a heart attack, or even dying.
Since it was the first time, I immediately associated it with ecstasy. Okay, I don't feel well. I'm gonna sit down for a bit. It'll pass. Once it was a lot more worrisome for me. I was in a gym. It was a beautiful afternoon. I was exercising. I hadn't taken anything at all. I was completely straight. I was lifting weights and my hands started feeling numb. Strong palpitations were normal since I was training, but then they really got too intense. The numbness went up my arms. I felt short of breath. I felt this incredible pressure in my face. I was hot. I had to put the weights down and immediately leave the building. I went out to get some air. That was when I really started wondering, because this incident really worried me. If drugs weren't making me feel this way, was it diabetes, anemia, or any other disease you could imagine? What's going on? Where do I go? It's true, I really thought I might be going crazy. I thought insanity was a short step away.
People who've experienced a panic attack may suffer no after effects. But if attacks recur and they start living in constant fear of having others, and if, moreover, they worry about the consequences of such attacks to the point where behavior and habits are changed, then we say they're suffering a panic disorder.
I work in construction. Every week I had to face a new construction site. I say face because I never knew where I was going. What road do I take? Is it near a tunnel? Is it very far? Is it on the 20th floor? I think, well, tomorrow, Eric, you're working on the 43rd floor. And then, no, am I going to feel sick? So I'd bite the bullet. Okay, tomorrow I work on the 43rd floor. I had all night to think about the fact that I was going to work on the 40th the next day. Since I'm a man, it's a lot harder to admit I'm afraid of places. A girl can be afraid of little things, fine. She's scared, she's fragile. But a man who comes and says, I'm scared, you are? Right away you're scoffed at. How come you're scared? Poor baby.